In these tragic panga crashes, it's up to U.S. Coast Guard and Customs and Border Protection to figure out what will happen next, especially in cases where they're able to locate survivors.
Hands up! Hands up!
Sometimes they're intercepted out at sea, or they capsize along San Diego beaches. Whenever small boats potentially being used for human smuggling show up on the Southern California coast, Customs and Border Protection or Coast Guard crews work to stop them in their path and apprehend people on board.
What we normally see is that the Coast Guard will turn people over to Border Patrol for immigration processing.
Pedro Rios with the American Friends Service Committee is an immigrant rights advocate. He says passengers are usually taken to shore and driven to one of several Border Patrol stations for processing. Coast Guard says the exact station depends on where they were apprehended.
The processing involves asking them who they are, a sampling of DNA, and then at that point they will look at what their immigration history might be.
Rios says agents try to identify whether this was a maritime smuggling incident and who was responsible. That person could face criminal charges, including participating in organized crime or human trafficking.
If they are not U.S. citizens, and likely they will also face immigration consequences, which might lead to removal from the United States.
Rios says if passengers are undocumented immigrants who haven't been previously apprehended and have no criminal history, they are usually quickly processed and deported to their country of origin. Sometimes they're held in detainment to speak as witnesses in court proceedings. In tragedies like the one on Monday morning, where there's no one to answer questions, Homeland Security investigations can take over to pursue the mastermind behind it all. Perla Shaheen, ABC 10 News.